Welcome back to All Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, friend Corey, and we're with my end of the road duster here. We're on my second front panel. This is what I have left for yarn. I'm really thinking I'm not going to have enough for the sleeves. I really don't think I'm going to. So I'm just kind of breathing through it. I'm looking at black here because I don't think that I'm going to end up using the banana. So I have 27 sets of the single crochet to do, and I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I just finished 12. Let's rock. Okay, so this again is not a pattern that I'm using from anybody. I'm just sort of, I saw something, it inspired me, and I figured I could make my own version. 3, 4. After seeing a few different people make their own cardigans and whatnot, and I have a basic idea of what I need to do to put them together, and this is pretty close to the same stitch. I think they may have done maybe one row of double crochet and one of single crochet, and then our big double triples here, but I didn't want to do it that way. I didn't like the way it looked, so this was the one I liked for myself, for my sweater, because it's for me and I want to get it done so I don't have to put it aside for, Christmas and stuff coming up, because you know how that goes. As soon as you start making gifts for everybody, that is it. Anything for you is back burner. That's how it goes for me anyway. So I have been doing a few gifts here and there, working on some random stuff. I need to get back into the cheetah. Really need to get him done. But I look at it and I'm like, ugh, it seems so complicated. Every time, it's not complicated. I'm just being a big baby. I really am. I gotta get off my tush. Give myself that motivator. Finish my bags. And, yeah. Go forward. And I got a few things to take apart that I have kind of put on back burner almost. Let me do that before going to bed tonight. Work on that shawl a bit more to take it apart, because it is very, very delicate work. Because not only am I taking apart the shawl, I am also splitting the yarn from 4 strands to 2 strands to get the look and the effect I want. It'll be as light as this one, which I love, as we all know, because I wear it so often. I do. I'm getting my wear out of it. This was not cheap yarn. It took me months to make it. It took me forever to split it. And so I am going to get as much out of it as I possibly can, because I love it. I do. I still love it. Love the color. Love the style. I love wearing it. I love how I feel while I wear it. So can't go wrong with that, right? That is like the best when you make yourself something. Oh my gosh, got a frog in my throat tonight. Water. Here we go, and boom. And there we are. That's the end of that row. So we did 33 stitches on this side, 33 stitches on the other side, 25 sets, or 27 sets. Sorry, let me repeat that properly. And this particular side, I went with a center pole because On the website it said do it from the outside, and I hated doing it from the outside because the ball's like, I just do not have the best luck with the outside pull. I just don't. I end up getting it tangled, ends up on the floor, it ends up flopping all over, end up stuck, having to pull on the yarn when the center pull just slides for the most part, and gets me a couple tiny yarn barfs that aren't that bad. And as long as I don't pull tight and I keep an eye on it, I haven't run into too much of crazy tangle, so that's always nice. My goodness, this heat wave is just bleh. I hope if you're dealing with heat, you've got lots of water and somewhere cool to hang out when it's hot. Thankfully, there's quite a few places around here. We have parks, we have creeks all over the place, we have water parks, beach, we have the library. The library's got, everyone can just come hang out if they want to. No one's going to sit there and tell you to leave. You can just hang out. If it's too hot, just come inside. And I think that's really nice. That is really nice, because I know some places they just really discourage people. I know there's some people who can't afford to have their air conditioner running 24/7. So, I mean, I'm a library person. I love going to the library. I'll sit there for hours with books all around me. Sit by a window. Bring your travel mug. Watch people look at books, listen to people read, listen to the pages turn, and that kind of stuff. Kids running around looking at books and being delighted. There were times where I couldn't handle school because of my anxiety, and I would actually go and hang out at the library and do homework there so I wouldn't fall behind. It's kind of weird that way. I'd skip school to go to the library. Yeah, that's okay though. There were just some days I just couldn't take it anymore. And I just needed to get away from people, and certain people anyway. There were some people that just were not very nice to me and didn't understand me and didn't care to try. They just wanted me to feel bad about myself all the time and looked at ways to try to make me feel terrible, even if I never talked to anybody. You know, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure I wasn't the nicest to other people, lashing out here and there because I got tired of it. Or just, sharing the wealth. I'm pretty sure I did, so I'm not going to sit there and say that I was sweet and innocent, because I probably wasn't. I probably lashed out just as much as people lashed out at me, and that's just, that is the fun part of going to school with your peers. I'm not proud of some of that, so that's why I'm not going to sit there and say that I was a victim of bullying, because I'm pretty sure I bullied people back, or in return, or just separately altogether, because I was being bullied by this person, so I bullied that person, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to sit there and say that I was a total victim or anything like that, so please don't think that. I just really like the library. It's a peaceful place, and I really, really like the ambiance. I'd love to have a nice library in my own home. And now that I do the fiber arts, part of it being yarn, part of it being books, comfortable place to sit, like a nice couch to lay out on, and a chair, and a window seat. Gotta have a window seat. Always wanted a window seat. So, you can read your book and just suddenly stare out into the fields. Oh my goodness, here we go again. And here we go. See how gorgeous that is. I really like this pattern. I really love this yarn. I can say it enough, right? I really like my Hobbii yarns. Really glad that I tried them out. Definitely be getting some of these again. And added to that, winning on that bingo, which got me started on my YouTube journey. That was pretty cool too. Not just pretty cool, that was very cool. Will not say no to winning something so pretty and nice that I can't even figure out what I want to make with it, but I will figure out something. Maybe I will just grab myself a second of each color, make myself something a bit larger, because I don't think it's enough to make myself something that I want to make. I think that's half the problem. Dolce cashmere, pretty. It has virgin wool, it has a little bit of cashmere, and it is all beautiful, and that's part of the stuff I want to keep covered in case of moths getting into things or other bugs that want to eat my fibers, because I will cry. I will cry. And I'm not excited about that idea. So while it's been hot out, I have been moving furniture around because I'm crazy like that. I have found this adorable little kid-sized desk. It's higher up than what my daughter's been using for her computer, and it's yellow and it has a bunch of drawers, and it's a little bit smaller because we've been having her sit at a kidney-shaped coffee table in a low toddler chair. She fits the chair, that's not the problem. It was just that it was really large and she was finding it hard to keep clean in that area. So toys would be piling up, snacks, that kind of stuff. So she's higher up now using a proper dining room chair. I have extras from my old set that still work really well. And so we cleaned out all that corner and moved a bunch of stuff around. She is a collector of a certain doll, and they were in a box and unable to come out, so I figured out a way to display them, so she's super happy about that. So she's got this little corner of her likes, her belongings, her area, and she's been very sweet in letting her little sister come hang out, and they've really been enjoying that, while the rest of my living room looks like an explosion went off. So what I'm doing with the kidney-shaped coffee table is I've turned it into an art center, because that was the other request. So she wanted a smaller, better desk for her computer area and more room for art. So in front of the futon, because we have 3 couches in our living room, we have a love seat here, futon going this way, and a full-size couch that way. The futon I'm thinking about moving to by the dining area and putting in a love seat that I have. But either way, I've turned the kidney-shaped coffee table outwards, and I put one of each of the armchairs on either side, so they have an art area. And they were painting there today, and they were super happy about it. They loved it. I put it in front of the patio door, so they're getting extra outside light, which is nice because you can't get that very... We don't get a ton of light in through our windows. We get a bit, enough for ambience, but if you really want to see something, you gotta turn the light on. So that's kind of a bit of a pain during the day. So, like I'm crocheting, I'll go sit on the patio kind of thing, or something else artistic. Got a few things I've got coming up that I want to do. As usual, don't I always? Don't I always? Half double crochet. Half double crochet. One of my favorite stitches. I just love the way it looks. I love the way it works up. I don't know. A lot of people like fancier ones, and I'm just pretty simple that way. I like my half double crochet. I just really like making them. I just don't mind. Single crochets are pretty alright too. But that's simply because I do a lot of amigurumi, and I don't even think about it. I can read books and stuff while I do single crochet because I've done so many now at this point with the amigurumis. My stitching's good on amigurumi. It's the putting them together and sewing it that I feel I am not the strongest. So I will keep on making until I get better at it, or I lose my mind. Yeah, I gotta get a few things started. Snakes, boxes, other Christmas gifts that need to be done. I got a wolf I gotta do soon. I've got a special request for a certain anime cat from a certain superhero girl show that has a cat with a moon on her forehead. I already made the girl, so I need to make her cat. Apparently. So I've been requested more than once and mentioned again and again that would be really cool if that could happen for a certain someone. So that is something on my radar. I think I've found the pattern I want, but there's a chance that I may have to wing the actual thing because I can't seem to find one of that particular creature, whatever. Close enough, right? 3 and 4. And I'm going to say thank you for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. See you again very soon. Bye.